in the United States, period.
What's happening there?
He knew he was lying. So that's the shift that's happened, Ari, is that when he was doing his birtherism shtick, it was very much in the service of building a constituency that was willing to believe the kind of conspiracy theories that people like Roseanne send out in 100 tweets. Today, I don't think he makes a distinction. He doesn't know anymore. So when he says something like he did today, that Comey was not fired for the very reason that he said, and we can see on video, he was fired, namely over the Russia investigation, he actually believes that he did not fire Comey
and
for that reason.
And that's important because it suggests that to some degree he's also working to wound his own emotional situation, if that's what he needs to hear himself say. I wanted to explore that with you the next time you're on. Tony Schwartz, as always, thank you for being here. And ahead, another important story. Andrea Constance speaking out about the night that Bill Cosby sexually assaulted her. That's next. Making a big revelation, Howard Stern tells David Letterman how Trump thought Stern could help Trump win the election.
Well, you know, it was a very awkward kind of thing because Donald asked me to speak at the Republican convention. I was put in a very awkward position of having to say publicly and to him that I am a Hillary Clinton supporter. I always have been. And I was honest with Donald. I said, you know, Donald, you also supported Hillary. And I said, I do consider Donald a friend, but my politics are different.
Stern was not the only celebrity who snubbed Trump.
But I'm thinking about getting some of the great sports people that I know that like me a lot. We may call it the winner's evening.
But the celebrity event many might have expected from a Trump convention did not materialize.
Who's who here in Cleveland?
All right, y'all, stop me if you heard this one before, all right? An underwear model, a duck hunter, and the guy from Happy Days all walk into a bar.
Antonio Sabato Jr., Duck Dynasty star, and Scott Baio did end up headlining, if you want to call it that. Now, Stern has interviewed Trump more than just about anyone, over 37 times in the past 2 decades.
Donald was the definition of great guest.
Yes.
You know, to me, a guest who comes on and says anything that is in his mind is a great guest. And he would get on, and no matter what I asked him, he would answer.
No matter what? Yeah, questions like this.
My daughter is beautiful, Ivanka.
By the way, your daughter.
She's beautiful.
Can I say this? A piece of ass.
Yeah.
Some of Trump's most unguarded moments were in those Stern interviews. We learned a lot more about who Trump was, or at least said he was. Revelations that some say would haunt him, including what critics say were a repetitive and obvious misogynistic view of women.
I'll go backstage before a show.
Yes.
And everyone's getting dressed. They're standing there with no clothes. Is everybody okay? And you see these incredible looking women. And so I sort of get away with things like that.